Representative Artiles.
First and foremost, I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up to the public hearing. I would also like to thank the Florida Turnpike Enterprise, its employees, and its spokesperson for working with my office, putting this public hearing together in such short notice. I also want to thank the BCA and several of you who communicated with each other because this is such an important issue, especially in our neighborhood. The reason we're here today is real simple. There's a lot of public concern, a lot of public outcry, specifically not only the killing, the traffic, the schools, but the neighborhoods. Since being elected, I made it a point to be involved in transportation. I currently sit on the Transportation Committee, and I also sit on TEDAPROS, which is Transportation and Economic Development. So I'm intertwined with the transportation in Tallahassee because since I got elected and before I was elected, I've always believed that we never got our fair share in West Kendall and in Miami-Dade County. And lo and behold, after my first year getting elected, we find out that 90% of our revenues goes to the region. The region is West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami-Dade County. So we have seen in West Kendall the tolls increase, congestion increase, and we continue to pay more and more every year. With that said, I live in that 122nd Avenue, 97th Street neighborhood. And we have a lot of congestion in the Kendall area as well as Killian. However, after reading the project traffic forecast memorandum, I have several issues with the project, as do my constituents and several of you. I do not see any local support for this project. I have yet to see any financials to back up the project for its feasibility. I do not believe that the express toll lanes is impossible to cover the cost of this $28 million project. I also have several questions in reference to the valid traffic study in reference to the crash report. I think I've spoken to several attorneys, and $6,500 per crash and $6 million per death is astronomical by any means, so I want to know where you got those numbers. And after listening to both sides, you know, this is my neighborhood, this is our neighborhood, and you know, I spoke to Secretary Prashad this morning, and he said to me that we're going to listen to your constituents as well as your office, and we will work with you to either build the project or continue the project. So we are working. All I ask is that we are working together with the Florida Turnpike Authority to find out the real answers to the questions that many of you have. And if we can't get those answers questions, then I'm going to do everything in my power to kill this project.